This is the IELTS listening test. You will hear a number of different recordings, and you will have to answer questions on what you hear. There will be time for you to read the instructions and questions, and you will have a chance to check your work. All the recordings will be played once only. The test is in 4 sections. You will hear a telephone conversation between a client and a rental company agent about hiring a vintage car for an event. First, you have some time to look at questions 1 to 5.
Good afternoon, Vintage Classics Car Hire. How can I help you today?
Hello, I'd like to inquire about hiring a vintage car for an upcoming event.
Of course. Could you please tell me what type of event it is?
It's for a charity car show. We're showcasing various classic models.
Great choice. Do you have a particular model or color in mind?
I'd prefer a car in red if possible. It's my favorite color.
We can certainly do that. Our collection includes several red classics. Would you also like a chauffeur service?
Yes, that would be perfect. And if he could wear a period uniform, that would add a nice touch.
Certainly, we can provide a chauffeur in a suitable vintage uniform. How many passengers will there be?
Just 2 passengers, including myself.
All right. Our insurance covers up to 4 passengers, so you'll be well within the limit. What time would you like to pick up the car?
Would it be possible to have it at 11 o'clock?
That can be arranged.
Before you hear the rest of the conversation, you have some time to look at questions 6 to 10.
I live in a suburban area. Will that affect the service?
Not at all. We serve both urban and suburban neighborhoods without additional charge.
I've used your service before. Do you offer any bonuses for repeat customers?
Yes, we offer a loyalty bonus on your third hire. I'll make a note on your file.
That's great to hear. When will the final payment be due?
Final payment is required 3 days before the event.
And if I have any special requests or changes, how should I contact you?
For any special service inquiries, please contact our main office directly.
Will there be an option to have customized license plates for the day?
Absolutely. We can arrange for plates displaying the event date.
Thank you so much for all your help.
My pleasure. Let us know if there's anything else.
That is the end of section 1. You now have half a minute to check your answers. You will hear a guide giving a tour of a whimsical house.
Welcome, everyone, to the Whimsical House, a creation unlike any other, designed entirely with imagination as its foundation. Originally, this enchanting dwelling drew its main inspiration from childhood fairy tales rather than traditional architectural blueprints, making it a real-life curiosity. As you look around, you'll see elements that might remind you of the stories you loved as a child. We're going to start our tour in the garden, a place of magic and wonder. What truly sets this garden apart is its array of plants that only bloom at night. It's a sight to behold when the garden illumines in vibrant colors under the moonlight. Now, turning our attention to the house itself, you'll notice that its roof is particularly arresting. Instead of typical roofing materials, this structure sports tiles made of solar panels. The eco-friendly approach ensures that the house seamlessly blends aesthetic innovation with sustainable living. Inside the living room, visitors are often astonished by the floating furniture. Made possible through advanced magnetic technology, the chairs and tables seem to defy gravity, adhering instead to the rules of whimsy. As an intriguing piece of history, the whimsical house was first conceived for an eccentric artist, known for his love of quirky designs and unique structures. Unfortunately, he never lived here, but his visionary ideas left behind a legacy we can explore today.
Before you hear the rest of the talk, you have some time to look at questions 16 to 20.
Let's continue with some of the remarkable features of the whimsical house. To the west of the garden, we have an underground tunnel providing a secretive passage to the neighboring property. It's like a hidden adventure straight out of a spy novel. Over here, you can see the retractable roof section, which is perfect for stargazing on clear nights. This section adds an extraordinary level of versatility to the house, inviting the outside in at the owner's whim. In the study, what often surprises visitors are the walls, crafted entirely out of mirrors, multiplying the space and casting fascinating reflections of light throughout. The floors of this house are a marvel during colder months, equipped with heating elements that ensure visitors stay warm and comfortable as they journey through each uniquely themed room. Finally, at the back of the house, you will find a delightful secret garden path, lined with mysterious statues and leading to a secluded alcove.
That is the end of section 2. You now have half a minute to check your answers. You will hear 2 students discussing their art project on holography in modern art.
So Jane, I think we're finally on track with the focus of our holography project. Yes, Mark, focusing on how holography can transform modern art seems fascinating. But we must cover more than just the technical aspects, right? Absolutely. We'll delve into how artists use holography today. That's why I believe interviewing Josh Reynolds, the holography artist, will add depth. Great idea. His insights will really help legitimize our work. What about our timeline? We need to finalize the installation details. I'm worried about the equipment. We haven't received it yet, which might delay our practice sessions. Yes, and the high rental costs are quite concerning. We should also plan how to handle any technical issues once it arrives.
Before you hear the rest of the conversation, you have some time to look at questions 26 to 30.
Right, the technician will help, but his availability is another factor. Let's coordinate with the Media Lab to check on alternatives. For the presentation, should we focus more on the ethical implications or the innovations in holography? I propose we emphasize technological innovations and the impact on traditional art forms. That'll capture the audience's imagination. Agreed. Also, we can set up the installation at the community center. It would be great for public interaction. Good plan. Finally, let's schedule extra practice sessions to polish our delivery before the exhibition.
That is the end of section 3. You now have half a minute to check your answers. You will hear a monologue on an academic subject. You now have 40 seconds to read questions 31 to 40.
Today, we will delve into the fascinating world of mosquito biomechanics, particularly focusing on their unique flight capabilities. Mosquitoes are well known for the sound they make, which is the result of their rapid wing beats. When studied closely, it becomes apparent that mosquitoes flap their wings at the impressive rate of about 800 beats per second. This is astonishing considering their size and weight. You might wonder how these tiny creatures manage to fly with such small wings. Unlike larger insects, mosquitoes do not rely on the stiffness of their wings to create lift. Instead, they have evolved a highly efficient method of flight by creating a series of tiny vortices that effectively enhance lift. This enables them to hover and maneuver in ways that are not only efficient, but also energetically sustainable. Compared to other flying insects, mosquitoes have a remarkably low energy cost associated with their flight, which has recently become a subject of interest in aerodynamic research. The use of advanced scientific technology, like high-speed cameras and computational fluid dynamics, has been instrumental in uncovering these secrets about mosquito flight mechanics. The key to mosquito flight lies in the combination of several biomechanical strategies. These include complex wing rotation, extremely high-frequency wing beats, and rapid sequential movements, which help them maintain stability in the air. Their flight efficiency is largely due to their ability to maximize energy use effectively, conserving their limited energy reserves. This has significant implications for understanding how energy can be better utilized in artificial systems. The rotational lift that mosquitoes generate is part of a sophisticated aerodynamic mechanism, allowing them to stay airborne with minimal energy expenditure. Part of their success also comes from adaptations at a cellular level, including specialized nerve control and muscle fibers that enhance flight proficiency. Advanced studies and ongoing research into these tiny biological breakthroughs hold promise for future technological innovations. In particular, The findings from mosquito flight dynamics could be pivotal in paving the way for the next generation of unmanned aerial vehicles, offering inspiration for their engineering and design.
That is the end of Section 4. You now have 10 minutes to transfer your answers to the answer sheet.
Hey there, did you get them all right? Smash the like button and subscribe for more daily IELTS tests.